Hello, wherever you are in the world, day, morning, evening. This is Sher. I hope you're having a great day. So I'm going to come on and do a collective reading right now. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you have found this message, then there will be messages there for you. And the music I do on the rights, I composed and recorded that in 528 hertz, so you're receiving healing energies as it plays in the background. It's such a beautiful day. These messages needed to come out for sure. So I was guided to do this and come on. Actually, I tried going live and that didn't work. So yeah, I'm just going to record it and then upload. All right, so here we go. What we're experiencing right now, and the messages from Spirit, what I'm hearing is that there is like a focus on home right now. There's a focus on home, like feeling pulled toward home, or feeling a need to search for home, the element, the theme of home for us. And for those of us who resonate as star seeds, then this is a longing. It is connected to that sense of longing there. And for those of us who don't, it is a sense of looking for where we feel at home, coming home to ourselves, feeling at home within our own hearts, within our own bodies, within our own mind spaces, and understanding that balance in the masculine, the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies, and understanding that balance in that taking action and receptivity, and also stepping in as a collective more into that feminine energy that has for quite a while been suppressed, in most societies, in most of our cultural perspectives, suppressing that intuition, that divine knowing, that connection to intuition. And so allowing that to flourish and nourishing that is connecting us to divine more and more as a collective. We are being lifted up more and more, allowing that connection to God to come in. And I don't mean male and female when I say divine masculine and divine feminine. We all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. So I'm not speaking about gender. I'm speaking about the energies. I'm speaking about the energies. I'm going to plug up here. Hold on one sec. But I'm speaking about those energies of intuition and logic, the energies of left brain, right brain, the hemispheres of the brain, taking action and being in that receptive mode, and again, that connection to divine, allowing that flow of abundance in, allowing the flow of intuition in, and allowing that information to come in that is connecting us with our life's purpose, with our missions, and how to bring light and healing to others. So within the dream space is what I'm getting and hearing specifically more and more about our purpose, our missions here, is being revealed to us. So take note of that. Take note of the messages that you receive in the dream space, because again, we're more receptive, and that's being in that more divine feminine receptivity, and allowing. We are relaxed, and so our monkey minds are kind of shut off. And so it's easier for spirit, it's easier for divine, it's easier for creator and our spirit teams to to bring us messages when we're in that state, because we're not in resistance. So pay attention is what I'm hearing. Pay attention to your dream space. And as far as manifesting, getting very, very specific about what it is that we want. Again, as a collective, having stepped through this and entered this energetic portal, which was very, very, strong, and intensely powerful time. Excuse me. An intensely powerful time for manifesting in new beginnings and ending old cycles, beginning new ones. And again, I've been talking about this astrologically going on for the collective, for a few months. We're ending major cycles. These aren't small cycles we're ending long-term, shifting entire careers, and so these long-term situations are shifting into other new long-term cycles. So for some of us, it's an entire career shift. And so Spirit is giving us guidance right now to tap into that sense of intuition, to tap into that sense of receptivity, to move into that state of allowing what is leaving to leave, allowing what is being blocked, coming into acceptance of that, because divine, will never block what is meant for us, unless it's a particular reason for delay in it. But what is meant for us will come. What is meant for us will come. And so it is a time for us to tune in and to allow, because we are being guided again toward remembering what we are meant for, what brings us joy and that sense of fulfillment, because that sense of bliss is tied to our missions, to our purposes, somehow bring healing and just moving into a state of joy and doing what we enjoy doing, even for a moment's time, can allow us to replenish our souls and to keep our vibrations high, so that, we are better able to serve. Yeah. Just listening for anything else. All right, what else, Spirit? I'm being drawn to this deck now for the collective. Please, collective energies. And again, I hope you're having a great day. Oh yeah, if you guys would like to book a private reading with me, and then just connect with me at sherrijens@gmail.com. You can also connect with me on other social media platforms. Sherri Jens Tarot and Intuitive Guidance on Facebook, and my Facebook group, Sher Tarot. Forgiveness. Okay, so yeah. Okay, what I'm hearing is that, as we are releasing these old cycles and moving into new ones, there's something about forgiveness that is really, really crucial. It can inhibit our movement forward or propel. Not really propel, because it's divine timing, but it's more like ease our way forward as we forgive. And so forgiveness is talking about forgiving the past, forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, equally. In looking at things, from a higher perspective, looking at things from a bird's eye view, and releasing those resentments we have, or guilt and blame and shame we may have toward ourselves or others, as we are seeing things from this higher perspective, gaining a higher perspective. And releasing that will allow us to, stay positive as we move into these new cycles, because we can't take the stuff with us. We can't take the stuff with us where we're going. We can't take the burdens of the past forward and have success. We can't do it. We can't because it will not allow us, excuse me, it will not allow us to remain in this positive, high vibrational state that we are going to need as we ripple that outward. We can't do it with these, with harboring resentments and unforgiveness, for ourselves and others. It does not mean that we are condoning what happened. It is not about ignoring the past. It is not about that. It is about releasing the pain associated with it, the stories we have told ourselves around it, the stories others may have told us around it, and releasing it so that we can stay in that high vibrational state in order to move into these brand new positive cycles. Wherein we as a collective will be expressing unconditional love for ourselves and others, and sharing that, allowing that to ripple outward as we step into purpose and our missions, because those bring us joy. There's a reason we feel so much bliss. There's a reason we feel so much bliss when we do a particular activity, and it is because it is part of our mission. It is part of our purpose. It is tied to it somehow. And so it is really, really important to be able to do that. And we can't do that fully. We can't be present fully if we are focused on those pains of the past. And again, it doesn't mean walking away from them. It doesn't mean pretending they didn't happen. It doesn't mean condoning our own negative behaviors, or what we deem to be negative, nor the negative behaviors of others. It is just simply about releasing ourselves from that cycle, from those karmic cycles, from those cycles of pain, And for a lot of us, it has to do with ancestral patterns, and that the societal and cultural patterns of pain that is usually caused by some sort of imbalance of power. So that kind of damage inflicted, we release the pain associated with it so that we can stay in this high vibration. All right, what else, Spirit? I'm just hearing again, that we can't take that with us. Like we can't take that crap with us. Like we can't do it. Because, there's so much light. We're supposed to transmute it. And then when we move into this, then we're going to be exchanging with others. We're going to be in an energy exchange with others. We're going to be sharing our gifts. We're going to be putting them out there with no self-consciousness, because we are releasing stories that were not good enough, that illusion of lack, that illusion of inadequacy, the imposter syndrome, and all those things associated with that kind of conditioning that, from childhood and our lives, wherein we have been, conditioned to believe that we are not enough. And moving into this sense of abundance, because we are realizing our worth, we are realizing the gifts we have to offer are good enough. They're not only good enough, they're just what we're supposed to be bringing about, because only we can do it. Only we can do that. So we are each of us is unique. Each of us has a part to play. That is my particular belief in this divine plan. And so it is not only that we are enough, it is that we are needed. We are crucial. We are crucial. Nobody can bring forth what you have to offer except you. And nobody can bring forth what I have to offer except me. And that's going to look different for each of us. And we are being guided toward that more and more and more. But we can't be, because if we are harboring or bringing these things forward, it clouds our lens. It clouds our view of ourselves, others, and our world with illusions, with falsities that we are not enough somehow. And so cleansing that lens of perception of ourselves and others as we release old pains, old patterns, old conditioning, allows us to, without ego and without fear of judgment from others, putting ourselves out there, which is what we're meant to do. Yeah, because somebody needs what you have to offer. And maybe more than one person, and vice versa. We have a part to play, and nobody can bring what you have. Nobody can bring your gifts but you. Nobody can bring my gifts but me, right? But we have been taught to hide. We have been taught to hide those gifts. We have been taught by society. It's like, okay, if I show people, what I can do, then they're going to react negatively. They're going to say things, they're going to be critical, or even though they're sitting back doing nothing, they're going to criticize, like armchair football, right? Or they're going to be jealous and send me negative energy, or they're going to XYZ. So it's an attachment to what we project negatively that might happen. If we step up and share our gifts, if we, bring them forth. But we have to get past that ego fear. We have to get past that egoic mind. We have to get past that negative conditioning from people, from what we have heard in those illusory stories that play on loop in our minds and our subconscious minds, and understand that as we do this, we are going to be receiving abundance. Yeah. And that we are all worthy of abundance. We are all worthy of this. We all deserve to enjoy ourselves. We all deserve to be part of this give and take and ebb and flow of life, and that we all have a part to play. We all have a part to play, in a beautiful part. And so by understanding our own worth and releasing fears around it, then we are allowing ourselves to receive and return and enjoy our lives. Giving what we have, offering that to others, and receiving from others in equal measure as people understand their own worthiness, as we understand our own worthiness and do all that healing of our bloodlines and our societal conditioning, so that we can receive and understand our worthiness, and so that we can feel free to share our gifts with the world. Beautiful. Well, I hope that resonated. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, connect with me at sherrijens@gmail.com, or on Facebook at Sherri Jens Tarot and Intuitive Guidance. I also have an online chakra healing course that is 7 weeks long. If you would like to sign up for that, just message me or email me there, and I'll get you that information. But I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I wish you so much love and joy and expression, freedom from limiting beliefs or illusions about your own value and your own worth. We are all deserving, we are all worthy just by existing. Much love to you. Namaste. See you again soon.